MV, fresh from a trip to London, back in Cardiff for some Season 6 Field of Dreams. I'm going to try and do 3 games tonight. I've had some rest, although it's late here in the UK. It is a nighttime in North America for my North American buddies and friends and foes, as we do some Field of Dreams baseball. I'll try to get through the games pretty quickly, so bear with me as we go on this journey. As we get to the 3rd broadcast of the season, we started a day or two late just to get a few things sorted, which we did. And we are making pace real quick. So here we go. I'm going to do some tomorrow as well. So just before I start, just make sure everything's sounding tickety-boo. As I hear Steve's voice in the background.
The throw home and
just get rid of that voice real quick. As we get started. And just check a sound check as we get going. Alright, Bernie, how you doing? So here we go. So game started. Bernie Strum, my good friend, just did some games. Can you hear me, Bernie? Can you hear me? Just a bit of a sound check before I start. Anyone hear me? And I'm good to go. Just want to make sure everything's set. Can you hear me, Bernie? Some dead air here as I wait for Bernie's signal. But the games we're going to do today are going to be... So Bernie ended on the 13th, and we're going to start on the 14th. Perfect. Thank you, Bernie. So here we go. We're going to start off the games on the 14th of April. I'm going to try and fly through these games. We're going to do Lehigh, Vegas, Philadelphia, and the Degenerates, and Hagerstown, St. Louis. Here we go. Let's get some auto going. And Crystal Lake, who are looking good this year. Bob Gibson with a win over Ed Lopat and Oliva. I think that's Tony Oliva with a second home run of the season. Beantown Bombers against Chico, Buckshots Chicos. One of the favorites this year. And Walter Johnson on the mound. And Beantown win with a 1-0 victory, with the first victory of the season for Howery. Bernard takes the loss. Williams with his second home run of the season. Just check which Williams that is. I think it's Ken. It is Ken Williams. The cards are by Steve Tate. Cleveland, who we know he's got some stuff going behind the scenes. Todd B with some starters. We see you, Todd, against Hadley Lake, who's had a rough start to the season. And Cleveland behind John Candelaria takes the victory. Leicester with the loss. Raul Mondesi from the Red Bolts, a controversial trade, has come through with his second home run of the season. But in a losing effort, Long Island T-ville, that's our good friend Carlos, taking over from, he takes over the T-ville team, that's his team. Long Island recently relinquished by Legend Sports Universe, but I'm sure he cheered for them. And T-ville takes the win behind Addy Joss. Orville overall with a loss. I love that name. Sixto Lescano, 2 for 5. Here we go. Amazing St. Pete with a revamped lineup. Let's see what they can do. And it's 10-9 as the Amazings, who had a good season last season, take the victory 10-5. David Cohn with the victory. Another ex-Met with the loss. Jason Isringhausen with the loss. And Richard Hidalgo, who is slated to have a good season as his first home run of the season. So we go to the big boys. Not that these aren't big boys. We're going to play some Hagerstown. That's my good friend Dwayne Montz against my good friend Big Clue. Hagerstown marshaled by Dwayne Montz and Big Clue marshaled St. Louis. Here we go. Let's go with the lineups for today's ballgame. Steve Comer goes for the Braves. Christy Matheson, the Big Six, has had 2 losses on the season, goes for the Hawks. And we are ready to go. Let's do this. Dwayne is 6-2. Big Clue's team is slightly behind. As here we go. We're at the Astrodome. That doesn't look like the Astrodome to me, so we're going to have to make a quick change. Early season showdown here. I will go through the games pretty quickly, but first of all, a little rookie area here. I normally have all my stadiums set. Let's get this party started. But before I do that, I need to check the park image. I'm a bit rusty, so just bear with me. It is the Astrodome, right? The name may not lie. That looks a better one. Where's Mike's ones? Mike has done some great parks. I think that should do it. The Astrodome. I've got so many pictures. Surprised I don't actually have this one set. It's caught me a little bit by surprise. Let's go with the Astrodome here. That's good. Use as a day image. Yes, sirree. And a quick lineup change here, guys. Just bear with me. Doesn't take too long. Let's get these guys moved around just a little bit more. That's more like it. These stadiums done by Mike Silva of Out of the Park fame and Field of Dreams fame, by the way. He's quite famous in our league. He's put together a wonderful encyclopedia. We may get a chance to see him broadcast how that encyclopedia works. It's really fascinating stuff. Let's get this party started. Just lining up a few bits and bobs. Hopefully I've got them right. Okay, I think that's right. Interesting stadium to line up, actually. I'll soon find out if I've lined them up correctly. Okay, third base, second baseman, shortstop, second baseman, first baseman, second base, first base, third base, the pitcher, right-handy, left-handy, on deck, and up the batter's ass, the catcher. I think we're good. All right, here we go. Honus Wagner will lead off for Hagerstown. A quick look at the outfield. You can see them yourself. We're not going to hang around. Let's go. So Big Six goes on the mound for the Hawks. He's currently 5.63 ERA with 0-2. This is one of his best seasons. So we should see a better performance of Christy Matheson, we hope. Honus Wagner at the plate. That one launched to left field. This one could be a home run early against the building, left field wall, and a double for Honus Wagner. Brings up Dustin Pedroia for Hagerstown. Curveball. Hit to center field and a great start here for Hagerstown. And the Hawks off to a slow start to the season here. And Matheson not looking too good. Hello, Sean. How you doing, my friend? Will I return to being the champ? Good question. I hope so. I've been trying since season 2. Let's keep it going. Here's Ricky Mantle. Pedroia gets in under the slide. Starting at 231 here. The Mick goes high with a pop-up, and Delgado, a recent acquisition, makes the catch. One away. Here's J.D. Drew for Hagerstown. Ground ball. Collins collects it over to Vaughn. Vaughn over to Delgado. Double play. Much needed double play. And he gets out of the inning. So we lead off the bottom of the first inning with St. Louis at the plate with Eddie Collins. Collins hits this one deep down the right field line. Drew after it. Makes the catch near the 325 mark for the out. Here's Carlos Delgado, recently acquired. Pops it up to second. Pedroia makes room for the pop-up. 2 away. Here's Ed Delahunty. Rope to third. What a diving play by Eddie Matthews, and we're out of the inning. Nothing. Go to the top of the second. Mark McGuire, some big power here. As I get a chance to look at my divisional rivals, the Hagerstown team. McGuire is in there. Here's the 3-0. Wet one down on the way, and Christy Matheson not starting this season very well. Welcome to all the viewers. A little late baseball here. We've had Bernie on today, Steve on today, as we get it cracking. Here's Dale Murphy. Overrated. Screwball. And a lot of the third. Nice play by Scott Rowland. Nice glove there at third base. Scott Rowland, a Hall of Famer. There's Joe Torre stepping in. Screwball. Down the line, Rowland over to Collins. Collins up in the air, does not make the second out, but Torres safe at first. Mathewson up to 31 pitches as Eddie Matthews steps in from the left-hand side. Here's the pitch. High fly ball. Salmon has it, and that's the end of the inning. So we go to the bottom of the second inning. Mike Trout at the plate. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball. Pops it up to third. Matthews has it for Hagerstown and makes the catch. Ways off Wagner. Quick look at that infield. Matthews at third. Wagner at short. Pedroia at second. McGuire the weak glove at first. Joe Torre behind the plate. Mickey Mantle playing left field with an arm. We know Dwayne loves Mickey. The rest of the league doesn't. Murphy in center field and J.D. Drew out in right. Here we go. Comer on the mound. Looks and gets a sign from Torre. Here's the 0-1. Salmon! Blooper. Base hit over Pedroia's head. So St. Louis has a man aboard as Juke Snyder, a former Red Bull, comes to the plate. 0-2. Well hit towards right center field. Drew going back. What a catch by J.D. Drew. Juke Snyder gave that one a ride, as now we have Archie Vaughan at the plate. Here's the 2-2. Vaughan swings, fly ball to right field. J.D. Drew measures it and makes the catch. And we go to the next part now, which is the top of the third. Are we at the top of the third already? Bobby Mercer, the popular Yankee, steps in. Deep fly ball to the right field line. Salmon going back and makes the catch in the corner. We're at the Astrodome, which kills right-hand hitters. In fact, a pitcher's park, quite obviously. Matheson takes his time as Honus Wagner steps to the plate. Here's a 2-2. Frozen rub to the center field, base hit. And Wagner is going to extend it to a double. Hagerstown, no joke this season. Season 4, they made a run at it. Season 5, they died. They're a bit of a yo-yo club. But Dwayne has got high hopes this year. We got high hopes. Anyway, Pedroia, here we go. Here's the 0-1. Change up. Pedroia swings, deep fly to center field. Mike Trout measures it and catches it at the track. Wagner looked to tag up, but he doesn't. Still nothing here. Two big dogs. Here's Mickey Mantle, speaking of big dogs. Throw to second, Wagner is safe. The 1-0 to Mantle. He pops it up. Delgado will make the catch. No runs, one hit, no errors. After 2.5, Hagerstown nothing. Hawks nothing. It's 5 minutes gone in this game. Here's Comer on the mound against Mike Piazza. Big shot. Struck him out. Scott Rowland. Shallow fly ball to center field. Dale Murphy advances towards it. Makes the catch on the run. 2 away. Hagerstown looking good in the field. There's Eddie Collins, who's been with the St. Louis club for a couple of seasons now. He played on the world champion Chicago Horny Owls. Or Horned Owls. There we go. Hey, Sean. Yep, I love singing. Collins pops it up. Pedroia goes back. Sean was one of the participants in this league. It was one of the excellent franchises, the Canada A's. Here's Drew, 0 for 1. Drew rips it down the right field line. Salmon after it, and it just dies in the Astrodome. 1 away. Mark McGuire at the plate. This is the top of the 4th inning. The 1-2 from Christie, and struck him out. Dale Murphy at the plate. Frozen rope. And a nice play by Archie Vaughan. Great play. Extended dive by Archie Vaughan at shortstop. He's an 8 this season. Well, at the bottom of the fourth inning, Carlos Delgado, who was drafted by the Red Bolts, quickly tossed away, and he's found his way at a home in St. Louis. He did that via Las Vegas and Manchester. Here's the 1-1 fastball. Deep fly ball to right field. It dies as J.D. Drew has it. So St. Louis playing in the Astrodome this season, it looks like. I wonder if that's a good move by Clue. Here's that Delahunty. Here's a 3-2. It's a ball. He walks to first as Mike Trout steps in. Trout was acquired a few seasons ago by St. Louis. Comer looks in, gets a sign from Torrey. 2-0 pitch. Swing. Hard grounder. Ed Matthews has it. To Pedroia. They can't turn two. But they get one. Here's Tim Salmon. And I'm beginning to wonder about the wisdom of this power-hitting St. Louis team playing in the Astrodome. Throw to first. It's a safe call. Comer looks in. Here's Salmon. Here's the 1-0. Popped up to short. And Wagner has it. And that retires the side. After 4 complete, we go to the 5th inning. And Joe Torre leads up for Hagerstown. 1-0. Swings. Long fly ball to Trout. Going back to the fence. Got it. Mike Trout, a 22-year-old Mike Trout. What could have been? And yet he's still a Hall of Famer, it looks like. Here's Eddie Matthews. The 0-1. Popped up. Both teams' offense being stifled here. Delgado makes the catch. 2 away. Bobby Mercer batting .320, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs in this first week of baseball. Here's the 0-2. Just below the belt as Christy Mathewson is now beginning to warm up. Nothing. Go to the bottom of the 5th inning, and the Duke steps up. The Duke of Flatbush. Big season for Duke Snyder. In his real season, he had 43 home runs. He was with the Red Bulls for quite a long time. Here we go. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out. Comer on the mound. 1979 Steve Comer with the pitch. Here's Aki Vaughn, who made that great catch. Here's the 2-1 swing. Deep fly ball to center field. Murphy going back and makes the catch on the run. Right on the track by Dale Murphy, 27-year-old Atlanta phenom, makes the catch. Here's Mike Piazza. The pitch. Long fly ball to center field. Murphy going back and makes the catch on the run. Wow, Dale Murphy put it on the clinic in center field. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Honus Wagner, 2 for 2. It's about time Hagerstown got some change out of Honus Wagner. They did have Hank Aaron. I don't know where Aaron's gone. He's on the bench. Interesting. Here's the 1-1. Deep fly ball to left field. But Delahunty makes it. 1 away. Dustin Pedroia at the plate. 0-2 pitch curveball. And another deep fly ball. And another catch in center field. Mike Trout hangs on to it. Here's Mickey Mantle, 0 for 2. Let's see if Mickey can do something. Here's a 2-1. Swings, grounded to the right side. Delgado up with it and takes it to the bag. Nothing across the top of the 6th inning after 5.5. Still scoreless. We go to Scott Rowland at the plate. Here's the pitch. Deep fly ball this time. This one could go. No. Mickey Mantle with the play in left field. Mickey going backwards. He's 25. Started in 1961 in our league. 6 seasons in, so he's in the 50s now. A 52 home run season coming up for Mickey Mantle. Here's Eddie Collins, 0 for 2. Ground ball, McGuire will collect, and that's another out. 2 out. Both teams being anemic. Comer gets a sign from Torrey. Here's the 0-2. Grounded. Past Pedroia, base hit for Delgado. At Delahunty at the plate. 0 for 1 today. Here's the 1-1. He cuts it. Grounded to first. McGuire takes it to the bag. We now go to the top of the 7th. J.D. Drew at the plate. Grounded. Vaughn takes his time. Over to Delgado. One away. Big Mark McGwire steps in. This is Mark McGwire from the year 2000. So he must be going backwards. Here's the 0-2. Fastball. Hammered to left field. But Delahunty has it. 2 away. Nothing ball game. The big six has settled down now as Del Murphy steps to the plate. Breaking ball. And this one's going deep to center field. Trout has enough time to make the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. Up to 6.5. Still scoreless. Two, three. Ball game. Who would have thought Steve Coble would be in the league? Who knows, midlife? Welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Here we go. Mike Trout, 0 for 2. Here's a 2-0. Straight to the pitcher. Comer over to McGwire. 1 away. Tim Salmon at the plate. 1-1. High pop up. Wagner waves off Pedroia and makes the catch. 2 away. Here's Duke Snyder. Cutter. Grounding straight back to Comer. Comer to McGwire. And they get him. 7 complete now. I've been going for about 15 minutes now. Staying okay. Here's Joe Torre. 1 for 2. Swings. Grounded to Roland. Roland to Delgado. Got him. Some good defense here by St. Louis. 9. Roland a 9. 9! Here's a 2-0. Grounded to Collins to his left to Delgado. Just like that for out number 2. Bobby Mercer steps in now for Hagerstown. Here's the 0-1. He rips it past Archie Vaughn, base hit. So maybe Hagerstown can snatch it real late. 1 man on, 2 men out, and their best hitter, Honus Wagner, at the plate. Mathewson studies him, gets a sign from Piazza. Kicks and fires at an 0-2. And that's hit down the right field line by Honus. Mercer scrambles around second. He's going around third, and a double for Honus, and Bobby Mercer scores. 1-0 Hagerstown. They are going to be a threat this season. The Red Bolts will have something to say about that. Or would it be Lancaster? Here's Pedroia. Ground to the left-hand side. Roland with a great play. And an error by... Oh, the throw was over his head. An error by Scott Rowland. So still 2 men out, 2 runs now in for Hagerstown. As Mickey Mantle now looking to drive the dagger home. Matheson on course for his 3rd loss in a week. 1-2. Strike 3. Struck him out. After 7.5, Hagerstown 2. St. Louis 2. And Steve Comer, as Midlife Crisis said, who would have thunk that Steve Comer would be in a league like this, but he's doing quite well. Archie Vaughn leads off for St. Louis. Here's the 0-2. Deep fly ball to center field. Del Murphy has it at the track. 1 away. Here's Mike Piazza. Powered this one over Pedroia's head for a base hit. So only the 3rd hit for St. Louis. Piazza another threat to steal. But here's Scott Rowland. Here, Torrey going out to speak to Comer. They're happy the infield guarding the Lions. Here's a 2-0. Cuts it. And a blooper to left field. So some life for St. Louis here. In the 8th inning. Eddie Collins at the plate. 2 men on. 1 out. In the dirt. And the runners advance. So Comer falling apart here. And the bullpen for Hagerstown getting busy. They got Lyle, Curran, Kimbrough, Takovi, and O'Hara. Here's the pitch. Swings. Over the second. Pedroia to McGuire to get the runner. But Piazza scores. It's a 2-1 ball game. Here's the man of the moment. The man everyone was talking about at the beginning of the season. MV did not see any value in Carlos Delgado and quickly shipped him out. Comer, 102 pitches. Here's the pitch. Deep fly ball in right field, but Drew kills it with a catch. Top of the ninth inning now, the big six. On course for his third loss. Ooh, here's J.D. Drew. Rips it to right center field. That one is caught by Tim Salmon on the run. Some great defense today. Here's McGuire. Now it's saying allow Jim Edmonds to pinch hit. Fastball. Collins cannot get it, and Edmonds on base for Hagerstown. Here's Dale Murphy. Grounded down the third base line. Rowland advances, gets it to Collins. Collins over to Delgado. Double play. Pitcher's best friend. No runs, one hit, no errors. After 8.5, Hagerstown 2. Mr. Softy. Oh, it means ice cream. I thought it meant something else. Anyway, here we go. Steve Como comes out for the ninth inning. Bottom of the ninth. Are Hagerstown going to make a move? Ed Delahante, always dangerous, steps in. He's 0 for 2. And now they're going to bring Craig Kimbrough from the bullpen. 25 years old. 50 saves in 2013. Kimbrough looking to wrap it up. Goes into his crouch. 3-2 count. Ground to Eddie. Eddie up with it over to first. Got him. Jim Edmonds, a very weak first baseman there. Rated just 2. Here's Mike Trout. Kimbrough gets a sign, goes into that crouch. And now they're saying they want Terry Poole to hit from the left-hand side. Here's the 0-2. He gets a bat on it. Nice play by Betroya over to Edmonds. 2 away. Can Hagerstown inflict another loss on Christy Mathewson? Tim Salmon steps up, bat in hand. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. 3 out. No runs, no hits, no errors. That's all for the Astrodome. Hagerstown take down San Luis. Big problems for San Luis early on in the season. Is the Astrodome. Gotta kill them. Comer gets the second win of the season. Christy Mathewson in a great year, by the way. 0 for 3. What the hell is going on out there? Grab. Here we go. Mathewson actually pitched pretty well, to tell us the truth. But Comer matched him, and Kimbrough came in with a save. Dwayne. So, we go to another game. So, let's just check out what we've done so far. Box. I hope that was quick enough. We got 2 games to come. Midlife Crisis, Philadelphia against D-Gents, and Lehigh, Vegas. So let's autoplay. San Francisco versus the mathematical, theoretical, precise, erudite Night Ravens, Lancaster. Let's see if Lancaster can get a win against Nooch, the defending champion. Nooch, in Season 5, probably had the best team in the entire time of the league. Can Lancaster put it off? They can, and they get their bats working. As San Francisco takes a loss. Let's have a quick look at what happened there. They blew it open in the 6th, but they had it in the bag pretty much all the way. Smokey Joe Wood with the victory for Night Raven, as he will breathe a sigh of relief after a terrible start to the season. Night Ravens Lancaster, one of the favorites in the rain-delayed division. Now we go to the second game of this triple header, as Lehigh take on Vegas. Bernie versus Steve, otherwise known as Darth Tate. Here we go. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to play it, but never mind. I'll do the next one. Lehigh lost to Vegas here. I meant to play that one. Never mind. There was no difference. Mordecai Brown was kicked out early. Stu Miller takes the loss, however. Palmer went fairly well for Vegas, but it's the bullpen, which has always been a Vegas strength. Though the two rivals there, Vegas takes down Lehigh. Lehigh's bats need to wake up here, I think. No, they woke up pretty well. They were not too bad at all. So go to the next game, and what I'll do the next Lehigh game next. Play. Philadelphia versus the Degenerates. Mike versus Midlife. Here we go. Roy Halladay will go for the Iceman. Mel Harder will go for the Degens from Upcountry. And there we have it. There's the Iceman. Now, Philly always has a rotation daily starters. They don't this time. So what is he up to? He's always up to something. I won't reveal his secrets, so let's do this. Yeah, we'll have a look at Vegas afterwards. Welcome everybody. We're at Fenway Park. Tonight's game between Philly and the Degens. Roy Halladay will start for Philly. One start on the year, 1-0 with an ERA of 1.13. He's up against Mel Harder for the Degens. That's Mike's team. He made a one start on the year and is 0-1 with an ERA of 7.36. But it's early. We are playing at Fenway Park 2009. This is no big effect either way. Here we go. So, leading off for the Degenerates playing in gray is Shane Victorino. Let's see how Victorino does. Curveball. Grounded down to third. Euclid up with it over to first. Garrick has it. One away. Here's George freaking Davis. Now, Midlife and I will remember him very fondly from our McGreevy matchup in the World Series, which the Bolts won. Here's the 1-2. Weak fly ball to right. Eda Slaughter out there in right field. Makes the catch, 2 away. All-star team here by the Degens. Here's Harry Heilman. Harry Heilman is great. So, Midlife Crisis, I like the way he approaches the game. Here's the 0-2. Heilman swings, line it to second. Hornsby catches it, and they run off the field. 1-2-3, they go down as Ty Cobb comes to the plate. 0-for-1, Ty. Grounded to first. Ryan Howard, overrated, takes it to first. There was a debate a few seasons ago. Was Ryan Howard a better Philly than Von Hayes? I'll let you debate that one. Here is Lou Gehrig. Here's the 0-1. Gehrig goes after it. Line drive. Double for Lou Gehrig. Mike's got a good team here. Here's El Evero. 0-2 count. Bloops it towards left center field. Basic. Gehrig's going around third. Victorino will pick up, but Gehrig will stay. Victorino with a good arm. And that brings up the Raja. 2-1 count. Swings. Ground ball up the middle. Great play by Davis to Howard. 2 away, but the run scores. George freaking Davis, that's what we called him, makes the play. For the run scores 1-0. Here's Kevin Euclid, the Greek god of walks. Bouncer to third, gets past Davis, and 2 men on now for the Degens as Hornsby gets to third. Brings a country slaughter from the left-hand side. Here's the 1-2, it's the color. Swing and a miss. Holiday gets out of the inning, but it's 1-0 Degens. Here's a man who's been in the league for 6 seasons, Reggie Jackson. Going backwards, I think. Yes, he's now in 1973. I think he started in 79. Here we go. 1-2. Swing. Straight to Gehrig. 1 away. Here's Sterling Munson. Shallow fly ball. Down the left-hand side. Pete has it. R.A.P. Pete. God bless you. 2 away. Sal Bando batting .409. I had Sal Bando in my out of the park New York Mets replay with, let's see now, not an alternate universe, but I was allowed to draft my own. Original players went onto their own teams, yes, but I traded for Sal Bando. Didn't help. Here we go. Here's the 1-2-2. Curveball. Grounds to short. Jeter with a weak glove over the first. God, that's a real... Derek Jeter trivia is the best hitter in our 6 seasons of the FOD. Amazing. Here's Pete Rose. Swings. Down to Davis. To his right. Davis. Flashy play over to Howard. Gets him. And the answer to the Von Hayes, Ryan Howard, is Von Hayes, in my opinion. Here is Yadier Molina. The 1-2. Grounded to first. Howard collects it. Over to first he goes. And that's another out. Just 2 out now for the D-Gens. Here is Derek Jeter. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball to Halladay. Halladay picks it, throws to Howard, and they go down to Degenerates. So after 2 innings, where Degenerates lead 1-0. Ryan Howard, the man of the moment at the plate. Here's the 1-1. He got a hold of this one. This one's going back. Snowden's going back, and Ryan Howard looks up at the press box as he jogs around saying, MV, stick that up your ass. That's it. 1-1. Here's Chase Utley. Swings. And a liner past Hornsby, and Utley will get a star. He's going for 2. Double for Chase Utley, one of the stars of the previous league we did, the Shanks League. Hasn't done too much, I don't think, in this league yet so far. But he's on a double. So Philly start off well. Here's Gus Zernial. The 0-1. Sharp grounder up the middle. Hornsby gets past Hornsby. Utley's coming around. Ty Cobb throws home. Safe. Chase Utley. 2-1 Philly. Shane Victorino, yet another one of the real Phillies. Victorino cuts off the mask of Molina. 2-1 Philly. Here's Victorino. Cuts. Single over Hornsby's head. Base hit. Philly put together a streak in season 4, I think. They came from nowhere to win their division. They've always been a tough team in the league, formerly known as, well, so many names. Berlin, which is Dominic's team, and it was taken over by Midlife, a veteran of these leagues, and he has guided them to some really good performances. I think last season they're a little bit off. Here we go. Here's the 0-1. Davis drives it deep to right field, but Enos is going to have enough space to make the catch. Zernial thinks about tagging up, but he doesn't. And the throw is back into Hornsby. Mel Harder, 35 pitches so far. Here's Harry Heilman, the big man, the big dog. Here's the 1-0. Swings. Base hit, and Zernial thinks about coming around third. I thought he would, but the brakes are on. Bases loaded, full of Phillies. Once known as Susannas as well. They were known as Susannas. Here is the next batter up. Reggie Jackson. It's all prime for Reggie. 0-2. Shallow fly ball to right center. He'll drive in a run. Slaughter comes in. Will Zernial tag? Zernial does not. So the bases remain loaded. The brakes are on the Philly team as Thurman Munson comes to the plate. He's had a great start to the season. 385, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. And he struck out. Clutch play by Mel Harder. Let's go to the bottom of the third. Ty Cobb at the plate. Grounded straight to Utley. Utley to Howard. 1 away. Here's Garrett. Scudder missed. Averill. Grounded to George freaking Davis. Davis up in the air. 1 bounce to Howard. Got him. We've played 3. Philly 2. D-Gens 1. These teams are going to battle it out this season. Harder on the mound. This is Mel Harder, 26 years old, from 1935. Sal Bando at the plate. Bando swings. Grounded. Derek Jeter extends himself. Oh, and a Garrett. They get him. 1 away. The Boston crowd appreciating that throw by Derek Jeter. Here's Ryan Howard. Shut me up really early in this ball game. He's 1 for 1. Harder with the pitch. Grounded to Roger. Hornsby to Garrick. 2 away. Chase Utley at the plate. 1-2 count. Line drive up the middle for this metronome. I was trying to find the right word. Chase Utley is definitely a spark plug. I never actually saw him play, but I know who he is. Here's Gus Zernial, 1 for 1. Throw to first. Utley just beats it. Harder with the pitch. Ground to just short. Jeter up with it to Hornsby. They get him. So Derek Jeter is weak at short, but he can do the basics. Just a shade below average. So we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Roger Hornsby at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Full count. Struck him out. So Roy Halladay doing his stuff. Here's the Greek gunner walks, Kevin Youkilis. And that one's hit past third. That one's going deep to the Green Mountains, and that one is gone. Kevin Youkilis hits one that hooked over the Green Monster 324 feet. The crowd loved that one. And Halladay just shakes his head. He's just going to shake that one off. It's 2-2. Here's Enos. Struck him out. Hey, D. Scott Howard in the house. Let's go Bolts. Hey, D. Scott, good to see you. Good to see you. Some more stuff. You shit, midlife. George freaking Davis. It's good to see some of the older crowd in there that I've not seen for a while. Good to see y'all. Here's Pete Rose. Earlier today, we've seen quite a few games. Check out Bernie Strom's channel and Steve Tate. We've seen St. Louis get up to a rough start to the season. Here we go. Here's a 3 count outside, and Pete Rose goes to first. Charlie Hossel on first. Here's Yadi Molina. 1-2 count from Halladay. Deep fly ball to center field. Victorino measures it, and that's all she needed to do to get him out of there, or he needed to do. 4 complete, go to the 5th inning. I've been going for 45 minutes now. Here in 2 games, not too bad. And Victorino's out of there. Here's George freaking Davis. Deep fly ball in right field, and George Davis is... No! What a catch by Enos Slaughter out in right field. George Davis was about to stick it to me, but he didn't. Harder gets away with one here. 2-2 score. Harry Heilman at the plate. The big man, the big dog. Off speed. He gets a walk, so Harry Heilman goes to first. Brings up another big dog, Reggie Jackson. Famously in a game last year with the Bolts and Philly. Oh, it broke my heart in a game I lost from, 9-0 up or something like that? Lost 10-9. Here's Reggie Jackson. He hit a grand slam in that game. Garrick takes to the bag, and that's all they needed. 4.5 gone. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Derek Jeter on a 7-game hitting streak at the plate. And that's another base hit for Davis's head. Base hit for Jeter. Jeter with a threat to steal. Here's Ty Cobb, 0 for 2. Curveball. Deep fly ball to right field. Jackson is after it and makes the catch at the track. Reggie Jackson. Oh, boy. This is a young Reggie Jackson now, 27. Just coming to his peak, but he's going backwards. Here's Lou Gehrig. Here's the 1-2. Cannot connect with that curveball. Struck him out. Roy Halladay dealing today. He's got 5 strikeouts. Here's El Averill. Grounded to first. Howard up with it and makes the play at the bag. 32, DJs 2 go to the top of the 6th inning. Here's Thurman Munson. Shallow fly ball to left center field. Cobb races in and makes the catch. 1 away. 2 big dogs in the league. The D-Gens and the Philadelphia team have not won a championship yet in this league. Both are contenders. Here's Salbando, the 0-2. Shallow fly ball to right center. Cobb races in and makes the catch, 2 away. Ryan Howard, who shut me up early, 1 for 2. I said, is he a better player than Von Hayes? I think he is. Not. I think Von Hayes is. And a blooper. Once again, Ryan Howard looks up at the press club and says, screw you, MV. Here we go. Here's Utley, 2 for 2. Excuse my language. Harder with the pitch. Deep fly ball in left field. Utley again causing trouble. But Pete Rose makes the catch and retires the side. 5.5 gone. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Rogers Hornby at the plate. And that one's hit down the right field line. And Jackson makes the play. Wow. Euclid, 2 for 2. He pops up. George Davis waves away Utley and will make the catch. 2 away. Roy Halladay showing his colors today. Give up just 5 hits. Here is Slaughter. He bloops it to second, but Utley makes the catch. We go to the top of the 7th inning now. Gus Zernial will lead off for Philly. Here's the 1-1. Grounded up the middle. Hornsby attacks it. Goes to strike. Gathers in over the first. 1 away. Roger Hornsby, not the best in the field, but with the bat, he's dynamite. Victorino at the plate. He swings. Grounded. Hornsby collects it. Goes to first, and Victorino is retired. George freaking Davis. Let's have a look at George Davis a little bit more. Coming from the 1902 season. Look at that wonderful mustache. Very handsome fella. Got some notoriety, like I said, in the McGreevy League, where he made 3 or 4 errors in the World Series. And the Bolts ran away with it all. Here we go. Line drive over Hornsby's head. He's going to get a double. He may get 2. Yes, he does. George Davis with a double. And here's Harry Harlan, 1 for 2. I'll just adjust myself. Harman, the big danger man for Philly. Tight ball game. Harman swings down to third. Euclid with the play. Nice play, diving play by Kevin Euclid. Davis will remain at second. In fact, that's the end. Take a break. Leading off for the D-Jans at the bottom of the 7th, Pete Rose. It's 2-2. And he gets a base hit. It's Yadi Molina, 1 man on. Cuts it. And 2 men on for the D-Jans. The bullpen for Philly looks like they're warming up. They could choose between Franco, Hood, Monge, Benitez, Fingers, and Gossage. Some of those guys have been on that team for a while, like Gossage. Here's Derek Jeter. And another base hit, and a run comes home as Pete Rose picks up. No, he doesn't. What a stop there. And he holds. So bases loaded for the D-Gens. And Ty Cobb off to a slow start to the season, batting .212 at the plate. Munson talks to Halladay. Here's the pitch, curveball. Another base hit. Rose will score. Molina doesn't think about coming around. Bases still remain loaded. And the powerful Lou Gehrig at the plate. DJ's up 3-2. Halliday is gassed, I'm sure of it. Here's the 0-1. Deep fly ball down the right field line. Jackson going back. It hits the wall. 2-men score, and it's 5-2. How are they getting rocked now? As Earl Averill comes to the plate. But no, Sid Monge is coming in. The lefty. Sid Monge from 1979. Age 28 is on the mound. I see you, Sean. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. Sid Monge. Here's Roger Hornsby. Only one out. Hits a fly ball to right field. Jackson has it. Cobb will try and score. And he does. 6-2 D-Gens. The D-Gens are one of my secret picks to win it all. And I've just put the curse on Mike, who hates that kind of shit. Sorry, language, MV, come on. 6-2. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Reggie Jackson at the plate, 0-3. Down the right field line, Slaughter has it. One away. Thurman Munson at the plate. Fly ball to the left. Pete Rose has it. 2 away. Sal Bando had a rocky night tonight. But he gets a base hit. No, he doesn't. Stolen from him by Lou Gehrig. So, we go to the bottom of the 8th inning there. Ina Slaughter on the mound. Swings, laces short. Davis. Great play by Davis. Leaping catch. We've seen enough of George freaking Davis in the field. He's okay. Here's Pete Rose. Grounded to Ryan Howard. Howard takes to the bag. 2 away. Yadier Molina. Grounded. Davis to his left. Gloves it over to first. Not in time. Base hit for Molina. Davis shakes his head. The ball has found him a lot today. Here's Derek Jeter, 2-3. Here's the 0-1. Line drive base hit. Derek Jeter, he's a killer, isn't he? Wow, what is making him so good? And Molina will go to third. The D-Gens have got something good there going on with Jeter. Here's the 1-1. Ty Cobb. Deep fly ball down the left field line. Zernial makes the catch to retire the side. I thought that would have gone out, but it didn't. Ryan Howard here. Late night baseball here. Here's Mel Harder. He had the shift done. Hornsby backhands it. Fires to first. Got him. This is to wrap up the game now for the D-Gens. Harder still on the mound. Who do the D-Gens have in their bullpen? Brown, Koufax, Lee, Balfour. That's Grant Balfour. Roy Face, Papelbon, and Hudlin. Nice bullpen. Here's the pitch to Utley. Low and outside. And Chase Utley, a danger man, on first. Here's Gus Zernial. 1 out. Fly to center. Ty Cobb has plenty of time to make the catch on the run. Nice easy catch for Ty Cobb. Mile Harder now, just trying to get the last out. Good game. Looking for the complete game. Shane Victorino. Last chance for Philly. Here's the 0-1. Blooper to left center field, base hit. So Utley go to third. And now we have George Davis. George, I've called your name enough today. Let's see what you can do, baby. Here's the 1-2. Weak fly ball to right center field, and that should do it. The D-Gens beat Philly 6-2. The D-Gens looking good. Halliday, 6 innings, 10 innings, 10 hits. 6 earned runs, but he did that quite late. Inning number 7 killed him. Mel Harder, good impressive victory. 9 innings pitched, 9 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 home run, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Nice controlled pitching by Mel Harder as Mike Degens looking good. Jeter 3 for 4, Gehrig 2 for 4, and Euclid 2 for 4 with a home run. So we go to the last game, which will be the next day. So I'm just going to sim one more day. Just make sure I got this right. So all the games are played on the 14th. Box. We go to the 15th. I'm going to do one more game. That's this one. So I don't forget. Here we go. Long Island, T-ville. T-ville with another win. Santo with a 3 for 3 with a home run. As midlife laments facing Mel Harder again. Beantown versus Chicos. These two are very similar type of teams, I think. They're very tight. Beantown 5, Chicos 4. Cleveland had a leg. Can poor had a leg. Who've got all the hitting and actually got pitching. For whatever reason, just not winning. But they get their first win. Dizzy Dean gets his first victory. Holiday with the 2-4. Bibby with a loss. My man David against Edmonton. Not my man, you know what I mean. Here we go. David gets the win behind Vern Law. Philippe 0 for 2. Greenberg 2 for 4 with a home run. So that's Greenberg getting on the table. He was around in season 1 and didn't come back until I think this season. Long Island, T-ville. T-ville 4, Long Island 1. And the second one now, Philly Degens. Here we go. Lon Warnica being announced for Degens and no pitcher announced for Philly, but let's see what happens. Philadelphia wins behind Rolly Fingers. Fingers a champion in season 1 with the Red Bolts. Koufax gets the loss. Hornsby gets his second home run. Now then, my team with Ray Collins up against Washington. Good luck to you, Jamie and Joe, recovering from the hurricane. Hope you're all well, wherever you are. Manchester against Washington. And the Red Bolts win. Of course they do. Wilhelm 2-0. Smith gets the loss. Rudy York back from injury. Goes 2 for 4. Which takes us to our last game of the evening. I did fit 3 in. I've been going for about an hour now. I thought I'd do 3 in an hour to try and keep up with Steve's pace. But it's faster than my normal pace. Here we go. Lehigh versus Vegas. If you're still around, well, a little bit last minute baseball. Here we go. 2 rivals. These two love each other. Red Faber. Bob Lemon. There's a lot of respect between these two guys. Very competitive, though. Here we go. Welcome to Tropicana between Lehigh and the Stars. I think Lehigh and the Stars are 2 great rivals, 2 ex-champions. Let's do it. Bernie and Steve. Steve is the GM of the Lehigh Lizards, who have been to 2 World Series. Won one and sadly lost the second one. And then Las Vegas have won their own. They've had the most winning seasons, I think, of all of us. Oh no, Clue might have had the other one, St. Louis. But I don't know about this season, but you never know. Bernie never gives up. On the mound, Bob Lemon. Here we go, Lehigh. We're playing at Tropicana Field, which is more of a pitcher's park. So here we go. One of the big acquisitions is Stan Musial. Traded by the Red Bolts to Chicago. Chicago then traded him to St. Louis, I think. And then St. Louis moved to Vegas. All within the first, before the season started. So here we go. Stan, not feeling any love from MV, that's for sure. Let's see what he does. Okay, here we go. Abreu leading off for Lehigh. Strikes out. George Brett, been around in the league for a little bit. Off to a good start to the season. Struck him out. It's now 3:21. I'll be going to bed after this. Willie Mays. Ground to Aparicio. Aparicio with a Musial Got him. 1, 2, 3. They go down, and Red Faber on the mound. I always liked Red Faber. I'm not sure why. He was part of the Black Sox, I think. I always just liked the sound of his name. Don't know much about him. Here we go. Tim Raines, who I do know about, at the plate, leading off for Vegas. Vegas off to a good start to the season. And base hit for Tim Raines. Aparicio. Raines goes down a second, and he's safe. Campanella could not throw him out. Deep fly ball to right field line. Abreu going back. Makes the catch. Raines will tag up. No, he doesn't. 1 out for Vegas. Blooper. Not many people expecting Vegas to do well, but you never know it, Bernie. He'll play possum. He'll say, I'm not in it. I'm not trading. And then you see him contending and winning his division, which I think he did last year. Here's Stan Musial. 8-game hitting streak. God damn you, Stan. Here we go. Missed inside. Iron inside. 2 men on now for Vegas. As Adrian Beltre on the mound. Swings. Deep fly. Ball to the left field line. That one is gone. 3-1 home run for Vegas, and they continue this hot start to the season. 4-0 Vegas. Wow. Here's Darren Erstad, a man I had my eye on. Base hit. So Lehigh taking a bloody nose here in the first round. Don't get me started again. I was accused of starting a fight between these two. I did not need to start that fight. It wasn't a fight. It's two good guys getting on with each other and being competitive. Here's Ted Simmons. Swings. Ground ball. Hanley Ramirez up with it. Over to Biggio. They get 1. Biggio to Pujols. They get 2. So Lehigh comes to the plate with Willie McCovey. Shallow fly ball to right. I don't see McCovey doing very well in these leagues. I've never seen him do much. Here's Albert. Now, Albert played with a killer S in the first couple of seasons. Did exceptionally well. I think he came out of the league and came back. Here we go. Here's the 1-1. Grounded back up to Lemon. Lemon takes it to the bag himself. Nearly collides with Musial, but they get the job done. In fact, they don't. It's safe. Musial got in the way of Lemon, and Pujols is safe. Here's Campy. Strike 1 as Pujols tries to steal. Here's the pitch. There goes Pujols. Here goes Ted Simmons. Throw down, and Willie Randolph cannot get him. Puts a tag on him, and they don't get him. Pujols with a stolen base. As Roy Campanella comes to the plate. 4-0 to Vegas. Lehigh trying to get something back early. Ball downstairs. 2 men on for Lehigh. They're a dangerous hitting team. Here's Bobby Veach. Curveball. And just like I thought, Veach drives home Pujols with a double. Bobby Veach is didn't know much about him. Still don't know too much about him. I just know he's a good player now. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Then he got traded to the Red Bolts. Swing, slow roller. Aparicio trots over to first. They get him, but Campanella scores. So it's now 4-2. Top of the second inning, 2 men out. Here's Craig Biggio, one of the spark plugs for this Lehigh team. And he hits one down the left field line. No, Raines gets it. That's out, number 3. How about his Hadley Lakes rust? I'll show you afterwards, John. Here's leading off now for Vegas. Digging in is Lou Brock. And he gets a blooper to center field. Base hit for Lou. Willie Randolph. As Bernie puts together he always puts together defensively sound, pitching, speedy guys. There you go. Randolph gets Brock around, and Willie Randolph in at second base. So Willie gets a double. 2 men on for Vegas. Tim Raines, always a dangerous hitter at the plate. Grounded past Biggio. Brock will score. Randolph coming around. No, he'll stay at third as Abreu picks it up. Late night baseball here from MV. Got 3 broadcasters on today. Faber gets a sign. What happened there was a bunt, but Randolph comes home and it looks as if the throw went to center field. Faber had it. It was a double play ball. He tosses to second. The throw went to center field. Randolph scores. Raines went to second. Aparicio to first. An error on Red Faber. There's Moises Alou. 1-1 count. Swings. Fly ball to right center field. Mays has it. I think Lehigh has gone downhill since they turned around Willie Mays. He was going forwards. He had the opportunity to turn him backwards, which is obviously going to pay off in long term. But I think it damaged him short term. That's just me. Raines on second. Aparicio on first. Vegas trying to stick it in the ear of Lehigh. Here we go. Oh, pitching change. Manager Steve Tate's seen enough. Nick Maddox is going to come into pitch. Stan the man Musial at the plate. Stan's had a great start to the season. Here's a pitch. Ball 4. He walks him. Adrian Beltre at the plate. Ground to third. Raines will score. Brett to Biggio. Biggio to Pujols. And the run doesn't count, so that's 2. And we go to the top of the 3rd inning. Lehigh leads off with Bobby Abreu. Grounded to round first. This is interesting for me because Abreu, Beltre, and let's see now, Ramirez, I've always confused as one player. But it's going to be interesting now for me to see this. Chicago averages 98 losses. Woo! Shots fired. Here's George Brett. He has a good jump. No throw from Simmons, and Abreu is at second. This is a very different looking Lehigh team to me. Just a bit inside. Seems like it's been cobbled together. Here's Willie Mays. Swings. Deep fly ball to right field. 3-run score. Willie Mays does the business for Steve Tate. As I am getting a record here for broadcasting at this time of the night for me. Here's Willie McCovey. No, Bill Atkins is coming in now for Bob Lemon. 6-5. This is a scoring game for sure. Grounded. Willie over to his left to Musial. Get him. 1 away. Here's Albert. Albert Pujols at the plate. Bloops it to short. Aparicio has it. I'm so used to seeing Longoria at third. He's gone. Here's the 1-2 to Campanella. Deep fly ball to right field. Brock will have it. 1, 2, 3. They go down. There's Erstad for Vegas. Bottom of the 3rd. Grounded to George Brett. Brett quickly over to Pujols. A mistake. The ball is high. The ball is low. Pujols could not pick it up. And Erstad is safe. Error by George Brett. Oh, looks like another error there. Safe call. Line to left center by Ted Simmons. Vegas looking very good. I have to say, Brock, they've revamped their team. They let Frank Robinson go, who was a stalwart for it. But Frank wasn't doing it. Here's Willie Randolph, 1 for 1. Chopper down to third. Brett up with it. Over to first. Safe is Willie. And Vegas go up 7-5. George Brett having some problems down there at third base. Here's Tim Raines, 2 for 2. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Maddox. Nick Maddox is 24 years old from 1910. Here's Aparicio. Base hit. Oh, Vegas are kicking. Brock should come through. 9-5. Oh, Lord. Is this going to be a fast-forwarded game, my friends? It's ugly. Alou. Brett up with it to the bag. They get one. He doesn't get Alou. Alou beat the relay. Says 2 men on still. And Stan Musial looking really good early season. It's not the Stan I know. Down and away. I've been a bit harsh on Stan. He has actually won RBI title for the Red Bolts. But just don't like him anymore. Here's the 0-2. Deep. Oh my goodness. Aparicio scores. As Beltre rounds first. Alou scores. It's 11-5. And Lehigh is looking really shoddy in the field. This is not a Lehigh team. This is an imitation. Brett is a 7. Ramirez a 6. Biggio a 6. Pujols is a 10. And the Maddox is a 2. I think Steve is slipping. Here's Maddox. Grounded to Ramirez at short. Ramirez up with it. Oh, and a first. And he's safe. These weak-armed Lehigh Lizards are not going to do their owner proud with that kind of shoddy play. Ted Simmons 1 for 2. I can hear Bernie laughing across the ocean. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball. Biggio to his left, and they just get him. 5 runs scored, 6 hits, 1 error. After 3 innings complete, Vegas 11, Lehigh 5. So, Midlife says, that's why I don't trade a lot. Trading, maybe now some people find joining this league, but I enjoy it. Yeah, no, that's fair, Midlife. I mean, look at Nooch. Nooch didn't really trade much last year. In fact, I think he had 1 trade. And he won the whole damn thing. T-Ville doesn't trade too much. The league is split into half or 3 parts, I've always said. Those that love to trade. Those who trade in the middle, that's like myself. And there's those who don't trade. But either way, there's no one way of winning the league. In fact, plenty of evidence to suggest that after building a team to a certain point, you keep trading, you're going to make it worse. Here's Veach, 1 for 1. Strikes out. Atkinson on the mound. Bill Atkinson, 24 years old. Pitching for Vegas. And a base hit for Hanley Ramirez. They've got the bats. They need their bats to wake up. Here's Biggio. Grounded. Aparicio. Great diving play to Willie, but they only turn 1. Here's Abreu. Base hit, no. Foul ball. And Abreu with a base hit double now to this. Looks like this. Brock going into the corner. Poor play by Lou Brock. Pitcher's going to come home to score. It's 11-6. Can Lehigh pull this back? It would be spectacular if they did. They've got the bats to do it. Here's George Brett. Popped up. That's not going to do it. Pops up. As my voice is struggling now. Been on and off for just over an hour. Brock swings. And we go to still in the we're at the bottom of the 4th inning. Willie Randolph at the plate. Strikes him out. Tim Raines, 2 for 3. Swings, popped up. Brett chasing after it, cannot get it. Here's Raines again, up to the middle, Biggio to his right, backhands it over the first, got it. Nice play by Craig Biggio. 11-6 though, as Willie Mays steps up. Mays got 3 RBIs today, he's 1 for 2. Here's the 0-2, inside corner strikeout by Atkinson. So Atkinson looking a bit tired here. The bullpen has got Rudy May, Garces, Lowe, Nelson, Palmer, Reynolds, and Sosa. Here's Willie McCovey. And that one's going deep down the right field line. This could go, but Brock chases it down. So, Lou Brock is not the strongest in right field, but he is swift. Here's Albert Pujols. 286, 1 home run, 6 RBIs, 1 for 2 today. Here's the 0-2. He rips it down the left field line. This is going back, and see you later. Home run. Yeah, I think your best trade was that Midlife, that trade. No new rules, Sean. Not yet, anyway. Home run there for Albert Pujols. Wow. Let's look at that again. There's Pujols pulling that one. Oh, look at that. 328 feet. This game's not over, folks. They have got the power to come back. If this was the old Vegas team, they'd have shut this down. Rich Garces comes in now. Garces pitching for Vegas. Roy Campanella at the plate. Cuts it. Up the middle. Randolph fields it. Throws to first to retire the side. Go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Louis Aparicio at the plate. Deep fly ball. Bobby Veach measures it and makes the catch. Here's a Lou. Strikes out. Stan the man looking to continue this great start to the season. Rips it to third. Brett on the one bounce. Over the first. Got him. So Sin City 11, Lehigh 7. Garces on the mound, the righty, pitching to Bobby Veach. That one lifted high to right field. This one could go. This one is gone. Bobby Veach. Wow, we have a ball game, folks. As Vegas are doing their best to throw this down or throw it away. Bobby Veach with a 332 home run. Fit home run. As Hanley Ramirez is at the plate. Frozen rope to first. Musial grabs it. Grab. Biggio at the plate. Towering fly ball to left center field. Tim Raines steadies himself after a slight stumble and makes the catch. Bobby Abreu at the plate. Curveball. I don't know much about Bobby Abreu. I only caught him towards the end of his career, where people were cursing him. That is that. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 no errors. Vegas lead 11-8. Here's Adrian Beltre leading off Vegas, but now a pitching change as Mike Fiery comes in. Fastball. Beltre swings high, shallow fly ball to right center. Mays has it. 1 away. Erstad, 3-1. Grounded up the middle. Ramirez fields it. Fire to first. Got him. 2 away. Ted Simmons at the plate. 1 for 3. Batting .395. Lefty hitter. 3-2 count. Curveball. Inside. Ball 4. Brings up speedy Lou Brock. 2-0 pitch. Brock swings. Base hit over Ramirez's head. Simmons thinks about third. He'll stay at second. 2 men for Vegas, but they got 2 men on. Bottom of the 6th. Willie Randolph at the plate. Here's a breaking ball. Ground ball between third and short. Ramirez has time to Biggio. After 6 complete, the Stars 11, Lehigh 8. Stars looking to get to a 7-3 record. Here's Garces. And they're bringing in Shannon Stewart, a trade from the Red Bulls, to play left field. Alex Valentine to play right field as Bernie's manager profile goes into action. Garces gets a sign from Simmons. Shallow fly ball to right center by Brett. Valentine has it. This is a guy from the Montreal Expos, 1979. Erstad from the 2000 Angels. Left field, Shannon Stewart from the Blue Jays. Bernie always puts together a defensively sound team. Let's see what they can do to hold this game. Mays pops up. Simmons rips off his mask and makes the catch to put it in. And it's Willie McCovey now. This is another giant at the plate. And now here comes Bernie's bullpen. This is what I like about Bernie's team. Here's Jeff Nelson coming in. Now pitching for Vegas, Jeff Nelson. McCovey steps back in. 1-1. Base hit up the middle for McCovey. So yet again, these Lehigh Lizards, they don't go down easy. And Pujols pops it up. Simmons makes the catch. No runs, 1 hit, no errors after 6.5. Vegas 11, Lehigh 8. Overrated. Thank you for hanging in there, guys. This is the third game. I wasn't gonna do 3, but I felt like just doing it as we catch up on the league. This is MV continuing this non-biased commentary as Las Vegas continues to stick it in the arrow, Steve. Here is Shannon Stewart. No. Now another change now as Bruce Chen comes into pitch. Lefty to face Shannon Stewart. Ground ball. Pujols. Great play by Pujols to Chen. What a play by Big Albert. 1 away. Here's Louis Aparicio. Fly to left center. Mays comes under it and makes the catch to retire Aparicio. Willie Mays, 27 years old, 58 Willie Mays. There's Mosey Salou. 2-1 count. Pops it up to third, and George Brett will run after it and make the catch. That's a quick one out. No runs, no hits, and no errors after 7. We go to the 8th inning now. Roy Campanella. They only trail by 3. And a base hit up the middle for Campy. So here we go again. Bobby Veach. Another singer. Here we go, folks. Hang on. Lehigh not giving up easy. These two are rivals in the biggest sense of the word. Rivals, big R. Jeff Nelson on the mound from the year 2000. Hanley Ramirez at the plate. Simmons talks to Nelson. Bernie's not happy with his relief here. Basing up the middle. Campanella lumbers around third, but he won't. He'll go back, and the bases are loaded full of lizards. And Bernie will be cursing here. He looked to be cruising through this game, and the Lehigh have been adhesive in sticking to him. So Craig Biggio steps up now. Are the Vegas team going to stick with Nelson? They will. Biggio, deep fly ball to right field. Valentine going back. Campanella tags up. Veach, no! They didn't take on Ellis Valentine's arm. So Abreu, the only 3-hole hitter I've ever seen work or walk when trying or to go ahead run. He take close pitches and foul. Well, thanks for that, because I don't know much about Abreu. I need to read up on him. I just remember in the end of his career when he was getting a lot of crap. So bases loaded here. We're talking about Bobby Abreu, and it's Abreu that steps up to the plate. As Midlife says, he would take a pitch on the corner looking with a runner in scoring position. So he could do something here. Watch out. Tense in the ballpark here. Final game of this triple header. Nelson looks in. Abreu waits. And now Bernie pulls Elias Sosa from the bullpen. So the bullpen working hard for Bernie here, trying to salvage this game. Should Campanella have come home in that last play? But Bernie's Valentine arm is 10. So he denied Campanella the opportunity to come home. Here we go, folks. Deep ball down the right field line. Abreu comes through. Campanella scores. Veach scores. Ramirez scores. Abreu going for third, set first slide. Safe. It's a triple. It's 11-11. And Bernie hangs his head and says, oh my God. Steve says, oh yes, baby. Cold-blooded. Bobby Abreu comes through. Midlife predicted it. Wow. Sosa, the GOAT. As George Brett steps up. Will they lose it here in the 8th? Wow. Abreu at third. 1 out. Infield in. Brett pops up. This has the intensity of a playoff game. These two are rivals. Willie Mays steps in. 3 RBIs today. 1 for 4. Elias Sosa. Let's see who the bullpen has. Bernie has in the pen. Rudy May. I suggest not. Lowe, Palmer, and Reynolds. Wow. Here we go, folks. 11-11. Willie Mays, 1 for 4. Here we go. Deep fly ball to left center field. Erstad goes back but makes the catch. Wow, folks. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. Bruce Chen on the mound. Sosa, he started to get lit up by... I'd love to have a chat with you midlife. You seem to know these little ins and outs. I'm curious. Like a scouting report. Here's Mulesio, 0 for 1. Line drive to center field. Stan Mulesio. This looks like the Mulesio from season 2. Or season 3. This is a good stand. Base hit for Mulesio. Here's Albert. Oh my God. Adrian Beltre. Struck him out. Bruce Chen. Darren Erstad, 2 for 4, batting .405. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out of the knees. Ted Simmons next. Headliners are short. Straight to Ramirez. Scores remain tied 11-11. Sosa on the mound. Now, does Bernie pull him or not? We shall see. Willie McCovey, 1 for 4. As Midlife continues to give some great stuff about strat cards. I think it was a 77 strat card that was H.R. Appaloosa. Nice stuff. Here we go, McCovey. Tense game, 11-11. It's a dribbler. Musso will pick it up, 1 away. Albert Pujols as I've slowed this game down quite a bit. Ground ball up the middle. Aparicio to his left. Albert and Musso. This could be like a World Series game. It's so tense. Here's Campanella, 1 for 3. Rips it. Randolph, error by Randolph. He came off his chest. An error on Willie Randolph. Wow. Wow, folks. Campanella first. Here's Bobby Veach, the man you do not want at the plate if you're Vegas. Sosa stares down the signs from Simmons. Here's the cutter. Struck him out. Oh, strike 1, sorry. Campanella edges off. 2 men out here. Top of the 8th. Iron away. Or is it the 9th? I've lost count. 2 men on. Harry Ramirez. This team has never lied down today. I've got to give him credit. Curveball. And Sosa is throwing this away, folks. Bernie is up and down in that dugout spitting feathers. Biggio, 0 for 4. Time for Crate to come through. Simmons goes to talk to Sosa. I see Sosa being traded in his future. And he strikes him out. Nice play there after 8.5. Lehigh 11, Vegas 11. Now then, can Lehigh walk it off here? Alice Valentine steps up. Grounded to Biggio, to his left. He's out of there. Willie Randolph, one of my favorite second basemen of all time. At the plate, 2 for 4, Willie. 1 bounce to Ramirez. Randolph. Bad throw, and Willie Randolph is safe at first. Can this game get more exciting? Here is Shannon Stewart. Outfield normal. Struck out. Bruce Chen doing the business here for Lehigh. Aparicio, 1 for 4. Curveball. And Aparicio up the middle, base hit. Randolph for 3rd. Oh my God. Randolph at 3rd. Here we go, folks. Aparicio, the key hit. Moises Alou, can he get it done? Musil on deck. Fly ball on the right field line. Abreu racing. It's foul. Bruce Chen. This is 23-year-old Bruce Chen. Trying to just stave off this late charge from Vegas. Here's the 1-2. Change up. And Alou walks it off. No. No. I thought he walked it off. What a play by Valentine. Oh, it was hit straight at a Brew. He puts it away for the out. I'm confused. Valentine's on the mound. I need to look at that again. Here we go. Alou with a line drive straight at a Brew. Wow. Sosa is tired. Let's see what they do. Brew at the plate. Some key hits by Bobby Abreu. And Derek Lowe now comes into pitch. As everybody says, wow! I thought it was a walk-off. So this game continues. It's Abreu. He hammers it. This one's going back. Way back it is. Off the fence. Abreu with a double. Wow, I like this Abreu guy. George Brett over 4 now. The Lehigh Lizards showing some venom. Here's a 2-2. Outside corner struck him out. Derek Lowe doing some work. Willie Mays. Deep fly ball to right center field. Erstad has it. Abreu will go to third. So can they get this run in? This go-ahead run. McCovey waits. Bat behind his neck. Patiently waits as Lowe stares in. Gets a sign from Simmons. Here's the 1-2 curveball. And it's called a strike. McCovey not happy with that. And Bruce Chen is still out there on the mound now for Lehigh. As Stan Musial is at the plate. Struck him out. Bruce Chen. There's Adrian Beltre. Count full, walked him. Erstad, 2 for 5. Breaking ball. Shallow fly ball to right. Abreu advances on it. Makes the catch. Beltre will go back to first. Extra innings here, folks. Ted Simmons. Ground ball straight to Chen. Chen over to Pujols. 11-11 as we're going to the top of the 11th inning. Maybe this will do it. Lowe loses control and Albert has been hit and he goes to first. Campanella strikes out. Bobby Veach, dangerous Bobby Veach. 3 hits today, 3 for 4. Lowe kicks and fires. No. Simmons wants to talk to him. Never a good sign. Deep fly ball to center. Erstad has it. Makes the catch at the track. 2 away. Pujols at first. Ramirez. And now another pitcher from Vegas comes in. Sam Lever. This has been incredible. They still got pitches to come. We've got Rudy May, no thank you. Palmer and Reynolds to come. I should just wet my lips a little bit. Here we go. Ramirez. 1-1. Change up. Drilled to right field. Valentine picks it up. Pujols will scamper to third. Safe. So here they come again, Lehigh, teasing me. As this is a triple header, my mouth is dry. Here's Biggio. Talking about spitball. And that's the end of the Lehigh Lizards as we go to the bottom of the 11th. Valentine on the mound. Chen still out there. Deep fly ball to center field. This one is caught by Willie Mays. Randolph, 2 for 5. I think I pressed Q there, but I don't think it made a difference. Base hit. Here is Chen, still on the mound. 72 pitches from Bruce Chen. He's played well to keep the Vegas team at bay. And now Campanella wants to talk to Bruce Chen. Ground ball, base hit. Here comes Willie Randolph. Abreu picks it up, and the runners at the bases are loaded, and now Vegas has a chance to win it with Moises Alou. Chen still on the mound. No. Darren O'Day comes in. 26-year-old Darren O'Day. Let's see if Bernie can do it now with Moises Alou. Infield in, fastball. They hit him, and that's the end of the ball game. What a way to end it. Darren O'Day, fastball inside, hits Moises Alou, and the Stars win a game they probably should have won 6 or 7 innings ago. What a ball game to end this triple header. Wow. Congratulations to both teams for an exciting ball game, which actually taxed my voice because it's like nearly 4 o'clock in the morning here in the UK. I said I'd do 1 hour, and I've ended up doing an hour and a half, maybe just over that. But that was worth it, though, to see that game. So the contenders, we've seen 6 games, 6 teams in my broadcast, and that was interesting to see that one. So we're going to wrap up the day. Good game, Bernie. I'm sure he'll enjoy that one. Over his fearsome rival, Steve. There's the Red Faber was knocked out early, as was Bob Lemon. And then it was a procession of relief pitchers. And Bernie's relievers are normally quite, good. But Nelson blew it. Sosa really blew it. But Nelson did the damage. Some good pitching from Garces and Lowe and Maddox. Batting. Abreu, I've become a fan today. My God, 4 for 6. He looks good. He looks like a red boat to me. So, yeah, really good game. Really enjoyed that one. And let's just get the rest of the day finished so we can send everyone on their way. Let's have a look at the end of this day. The 15th, was that? So let's have a look at the 15th. That was all games played. What's Lehigh? Yeah, that was a good game. Really good game. So we go to the 16th, folks. We'll end it here, but let's have a quick look at Hadley Lake. Someone wanted to see their team. That was Sean. Sean, here's the team. Let's do real stats. This is Will Toole's team. Will, I hope you don't mind me showing this team off. From a batting perspective, they are loaded. Here's the prize everyone wants, Joe Medwick. And from a pitching perspective, they've also got some great players. But maybe their stats don't match up in this cross-historical league. So, they're not often the greatest of starts, but just hoping for Will Toole yet. He's got some good players on that team. So we're going to just fast forward this now. We're going to play at the 16th. Lehigh beats Hadley Lake. San Francisco lose to Lancaster. I'm sure he would love that, Lancaster. Hagerstown lose to St. Pete. Nice. Chicago lose to Edmonton, and Amazing go down to Washington. I will take it up to Friday, just to end it. We're going to do this one very quickly. Chico's DJs just played through the entire day. Here we go. Chico's win. Gville wins. Hadley Lake loses to Lehigh. Philly wins. Chicago over San Francisco. That's an interesting one. David up to a great start. Manchester wins. Nice. Clue in some serious trouble at the moment, as St. Louis lose again. Lancaster over Edmonton. Florence lose to Beantown. Vegas over Vegas after a great start. Long Island 4. Amazing nothing. Washington 5. And Hagerstown 3. St. Pete 4. St. Pete's looking really good. Look at St. Pete. What the hell is going on there? Now then, I'm wondering if Steve's help is motivated by trying to get St. Pete to beat Manchester. Let's do the last day of this week. Let's do it. Chico's over Degens. T-ville over Cleveland. Hadley Lake lose to Lehigh. Crystal Lake lose to Philly. Philly beating Crystal Lake there. Chicago 8. San Francisco 7. Amazing 4th. Washington 7. Manchester 2. Clayton Kershaw beating Hall. Hoffman, Hoffman was on St. Louis. St. Lancaster doing well again. And Florence, Beantown, Florence beat Beantown, and Vegas lose to Long Island. So, without further ado, I think. Oh, Obreu. Obreu. Right, okay. Thank you very much. So, from MV, thank you very much. That was a lovely broadcast, even if I say so myself. It was fun to watch, and thank you for participation. Even if you were just looking from under the covers, or you were hiding behind the sofa, if you're Steve's case. Bernie just got through that one. But thank you to Midlife Crisis. Great to see you, Sean. Hope you're well. Nice to see you. I'll see you for a while. I was actually talking about you today. So where's Sean? Let's see. Let's see who else is there. I think those two are the most vocal. I'm sure there are others. I just can't see. D. Scott Howard, long time no see. Big Red Bolts fan. Let's see here. Oh gosh. Bernie, of course. And I know Steve was hiding somewhere. And any other lurkers, you're always welcome to MV's channel. But see Bernie Strom's channel. See, let's see, Buckshot's channel, which is called the BSN Network, I think. And who else is there? Mike Silver's channel does a lot of the baseball games for this